Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Young World Leaders Summit. My name is Selena John Adihu. I am from Nigeria. I am a graduate of University of Abuja, Nigeria. I hold a bachelor's degree in education in University of Abuja. I started my studies with the University of Abuja 2015. I graduated 2021 from the University of Abuja from the Department of Social Studies and Education Department. I am into community work. I am into helping the less privileged and orphanage and the less privileged in the society and in my community where I belong to. I am presently 37 years old. I was born 1987, December 10. I am aspiring to be a great leader and a young leader and an exemplary ambassador to the young people who I so much believe in my impact and my work of charity and love to the society as a young leader and as a young ambassador who is trying to bring other young people to what I am doing in order for them to follow after good exemplary life. I decided to go into charity works because of the challenges we are facing in Nigeria. And presently, I am working towards achieving action against hunger and also helping the less privileged because presently the people are lacking to eat food in the country, a lot of difficulties and challenges here and there. So action against hunger and helping the less privileged and the widows and old people in the society. This has been my goal and mission. In achieving these goals and quest to achieve these goals, I have been pursuing these goals and career since I was in the university. Since 2017, I started the move of Destitute and Orphanage and Widows Mission. As a single and young girl who is aspiring for survival, I use my little income that I earn from my little work and just take some food to the orphanage home and to some mad people in the society and to some widows. I actually lost my father in 2017 while I was in 200 level in the university. I practically saw myself through the university until I graduated after I lost my father. And also, I continue with the mission even after I lost my father. If I have any little money to eat, I put in the money also for this Destitute and Orphanage and Widows Mission, knowing there are many children, thousands and one children out there who have no father, who have no mother, who is living in the orphanage without nobody in the society to help them. I make sure I help them from my little income. I take money to them, I help them, I buy food to them on a monthly basis. I visit different orphanage from every 30th of every month. Every 30th of every month, I go from one orphanage to another every month. I buy food to them, I buy any kind of food I know they will eat. I buy clothes to them to different orphanages. And sometimes also I take clothes to them. Those who the orphanage people who are taking care of the orphanage cry to me and tell me they can't go to school again because there is no money. I do voluntary services. I go to the orphanage to teach the less privileged, to teach the children. I teach them in order for them to be enlightened instead of just being in the orphanage without any studies or going to school. I volunteer myself to also teach them also, even as I'm taking food to them. And also I go to mad people. When I see mad people in the street of the community, I approach them. If they are violent to me, I see how to give them gift food and attract their attentions in order to be able to talk to them. I see if I can talk to the government, if they give me listening ear, and find a way of taking them for medical attention. And sometimes I find these mad people with children. I don't know who even are responsible as the father or of these mad women or these people. So I just find a way of talking to some government organization, NGO, agency that can come to their aid and their rescue and take up these babies and move them to the orphanage home. And also I go to visit mad old people. I go to old people's home. I visit them. I show some love and care to them. I encourage them. I also give them food on a monthly basis. And also widows, people who lost their husbands from the society, who the society practically has forgotten about them, widows in the society. I take food to widows. I take food to widows and their children because they are one of the people that are neglected in society, mostly in Africa. Once they lost their husband, the family will reject them. They will assume they killed their husband. So I take food to them. I help widows also. In quest of doing this, I also move from public school. I teach children in public school, knowing that they have limited education because they are from poor background and the educational system is not as good as those from the private school. I move from one public school to another in order to teach the children. I empower them with teaching them. I teach them safety tips. I teach them safety purposes. I teach them on child abuses and the rest. I move from one public school to another. And also, what I also do I also go from one churches to another. I speak to women. I speak to young people, youth like me. I speak to them. I teach them how to be independent on their own. I teach them how to be good leaders of tomorrow. I teach them to avoid conflict and violence. I teach them to avoid abuses and molestation. I also teach them this. Also, I am a firefighter by profession. My job duty is to protect life and property of citizens in the community, in the nation. Also, I protect life and property of citizens in the nation. I am a firefighter. What do we do? My duty, I protect life and property of citizens in the nation and the community. I also create fire awareness to every citizen from one community to another, from one state to another. I tell them more about fire, the risk fire can do to their life, the damages, knowing that many of them are from poor background, many of them are living even outside the shade, many of them are living even under the trees, knowing that there is risk of fire, bush burning fire. I educate them more about fire. I teach them also about fire. I make them to know the risk that they start exposing themselves in open places where there are a lot of woods and all those things. I try to make them understand the risk of fire and how to prevent fire and how to live a life free from fire and damages from fire. And also, I also teach them, oh God, how to be able to overcome fire outbreak in case if there is any fire outbreak, how not to raise any panic attack, and so on and so forth. I teach them. Also, this is my mission. This is what I have been doing as a young leader, as a young ambassador. In doing this, I was elected 2014 to attend the Ubuntu United Nations Leaders Academic, which I just rounded up by June. I was awarded my certificate. I want to say I also wish to be one of the World Young Summit leader. I want to be given opportunity to attend the World Summits leadership program ambassador in wherever the program is going to be taking place. I wish to be given opportunity to be one of the ambassadors to attend, and I'm going to take whatever I'm going to learn in the summit, in the World Young Summit program that will be taking place in the World Summit. I wish to be granted opportunity and privilege to be in attendance, to learn from other young people coming from all around the world, young people like me, to learn, because I face a lot of challenges in my line of duty, in my quest of achieving my goals. I face a lot of discouragement. I face a lot of inabilities. So if I come to the World Summit Young Leaders Program, I'm going to be seeing young people like me who aspire to do greater things like me, who aspire to become best in life. I'm going to be learning their challenges. I'm going to be learning how they overcome their obstacles in their place of work. And I'm still going to be listening to world leaders all around the world that is going to be talking to the young people from all over the world. I wish and I plead with the organizers of World Leaders Summit to give I, Selina John Adiu from Nigeria, a young leader who aspire to be a great leader, to be an example to young people, to help people who are less privileged to be able to attend the World Summit Young People Program 2024. I will be coming back home with lot of knowledge, with lot of impact, with lot of achievements to change my world, to change my community, to change my nation, to help young people more and to make them understand why they should do voluntary service to their community and to their society. I am so thankful to the World Summit leader for great opportunity given to me. Thank you very much. Yours faithfully, young leader, Selina John Adihu from Nigeria. Thank you.